Hi, it's Dushi from DusiCrafts, and I will make a new video for how to embroider around the bigger beads to achieve this kind of finished bead. Okay, what we need is wooden beads, thread, needle, and two very important tools. This one, this is the plain toothpick, and we will make sure our hole in the bead is the right size, and this I think it's called pleaser sorry, I don't know. I translate it when I need to the name. In Slovenian it's klešče, and we will need to pull the needle through the bead when it's already embroidered with a lot of thread. Okay, now this is mulline thread. I'm using 2 or 3 strands of this floss. Currently I have 3. Now, sorry, this doesn't belong here. I'm actually working on this tier just to show you. This is the head. You saw it wasn't the right size. Okay, now before I even start, I'm ensuring that I have at least the hole in the size of the toothpick. If the hole is smaller, you won't be able to work with those. These are around 5 millimeter, and to compare it with the glass beads that I use, and I just put them without an embroidery, those have smaller hole and the toothpick doesn't go through. Okay. Now, we could embroider over just as I showed you for the smaller beads. I have these are an example of those smaller ones, and these are especially great because they are a bit flat. Okay, the hole is smaller, but I actually work with those as well. Okay, so here's go my theory of the size of the hole. Okay, the bigger the hole is inside of the bead, the easier it will be to work with it. That's the rule. Now, what I was saying is that I could just position the bead on my motif and so embroider around together with the felt, as I showed you in one of the previous videos. But you can do the majority of the work without having the bead on the felt, but just surrounding it with the thread like this. I'm leaving this tail that I will cut at the end. Now I need to bring it like this. Now I'm going around and try to surround it as evenly as possible. Just try and see what works better for you. Like, I'm kind of used more to work with the background, with the felt background from the start. But this also is a possibility, and you can either surround with the thread all the way or just mostly, and then make a few correctional stitches when you have your bead on the background. Now I can cut off this tail, or I could cut it just at the very end. Again, I'm choosing the bead that is of the darker red color, so that even if the bead is not completely covered with the thread, it doesn't show that much. It will look nice. Now I will add it as I have it sketched, and just put some additional stitches. Here I have a gap and I will cover it. Also here I have a gap. Now why I need those pliers is when here now where there's a lot of thread inside the hole, everything is beginning to be more tight, and then I can help myself with those pliers to pull the needle through. I think it's good enough. Here is how they look. Now, you can, sorry, I'm on the camera now. Okay, you can leave them as they are, as I showed you in the previous clip, or add something here in the middle. It could be a tiny seed bead or a French knot. But this is now very, very tight, so I will have a bit more problem to bring the needle up and down. Now, of course, my pliers, and I will roll 3 times. I have 2 strands of floss, and I'm rolling 3 times, and I will now also pull through. What I forgot to mention at the beginning, okay, this is not okay. Okay, saved. Now is it's not only important that the hole in the bead is large enough, but also that you have a very thin needle. You should have a thin needle to get it many times through with the size of the hole and all the threads that are in the middle. Okay. And to conclude this video, here's a comparison of the same motif with glass beads and with those that we just embroidered. This is together with this one. I need to make a variation for those with embroidered beads. I didn't made it yet. Thanks for watching. Bye!